Hello, how are you doing? Namaskar. Our today's session is about search engine marketing, which is one of the very complex yet very easy subject. Why I connect complex and easy? It's for simple fact that if you learn something on your own and you start implementing in digital marketing, the complex things become simple. So search engine marketing is one such subject where you will have to use a lot of your brains from a research point of view, from a creative point of view, and from analytics point of view. So let's try to understand how search engine marketing works and what is search engine marketing. Now, search engine marketing is about running your advertisements on platforms like Google, Yahoo, Bing. In the past, we used to run advertisements across various other search engines. There are close to about hundreds of search engines out there, but some of the popular ones are the ones which are listed here. Now, search engine marketing is the process of gaining website traffic by purchasing ads on search engines, which would be Yahoo ads, Bing ads, or Google advertisements. Search is big. Google processes close to about 4 lakh search queries every second on an average, and this means there are about 3 billion searches per day. So this basically confirms that there are massive number of people across the world who searches on Google, who searches on search engines in order to get solution for the questions that they have on their mind. For simple reasons, many of you would have landed to my site by searching for digital marketing agency or digital marketing training, or you would have been looking forward for programs like digital marketing. Anything that would have got to do with this keyword digital marketing, you'd have landed on my website. Now that's because you have a need to learn digital marketing and hence you land on my site. So that's how you basically learn this process, where you understand that there's a search behavior and then you match up your advertisements on the basis of the search behavior. So this is in nutshell search engine marketing for you. In search engines, there are two things: demand generation and demand fulfillment. Demand generation is when you run display advertisements on the targeted websites, and demand fulfillment is when you run advertisement when people are trying to search for a particular keyword, so that you fulfill the demand on the basis of the need of the person who is searching for them. Now understand the difference between display network and search network, because these are the two networks that you will be playing when you're trying to play on the Google AdWords battleground. Display advertising lets you create all types of ads: text, image, interactive, and video ads. You can place those ads on websites that are relevant to what you're selling, show those ads to people that are likely to be most interested, and manage and track your budget, campaigns, and results as you go. Whereas search ads lets you create all types of text and e-commerce ads based on what people are going to search for. So that means based on the basis of keywords. These keywords are picked on the basis of search intent. Now these search intent are either informational, which means how many people like watches; navigational, where is the closest watch store; and transactional, buy watches and online. Now if you look at the search intent here, you have to really understand that something that could drive sales in this entire journey is a transactional one, immediate sales, because you are trying to match up with the search intent of the user, because he is searching for buy watches online and you're trying to match your advertisement accordingly. So you're more likely to see sale to happen because somebody is interested in buying watches online. Whereas navigation has got to do with location. So where is the closest watch store? You can run advertisements with location extensions on your mobile phones, where you are more likely to drive people to your store. And then there is information, which is to create awareness and to build traffic to your site. So you categorize your audience under informational, navigational, and transactional, and you categorize your keywords accordingly. So now we will try to understand where can you place your advertisements on Google and what are the different type of Google advertisements that you usually observe. You basically observe e-commerce ads. So when you're trying to search for buy t-shirts or buy jeans, you're more likely to see these ads on the top along with images. These are basically e-commerce ads where you see the product, you see the cost of the product and the website, and when you click on this, you directly go to that particular site from where you can buy this t-shirt. You have search ads, which is basically text ads, where when someone types keywords, your advertisements display here. This is out of e-commerce context. You have a website, you're selling a product, you're selling a service, and you can run advertisement when you do not have an e-commerce integration out there. You can drive people to basically visit your website and take a call to action there, which could be filling the form or buying something which you're selling on your website out there. You have display ads, images. When you go to different websites, you're more likely to see a lot of banner ads. Some of these banner ads are self-hosted by those websites. Many of those banner ads are hosted by Google, because these websites give space to Google to basically host those advertisements, so that the publisher, the one who has written that content on the website, makes money, and then Google also makes money in this journey. So you can actually run advertisements on any website of your choice, all those websites which has allowed Google to run advertisements and has given some space on their website out there. You have display text ads. There's a difference between display images ads and text ads. In images ads, you see those colorful banners, those engaging banners out there, and you interact with them. Sometimes you also see videos, whereas in display text ads, you just see those plain text. So when you are on some website, you're more likely to see text like these, and this is also an example of a display, a different variety of a display. It focuses more on text than on display. It focuses more on text than on images. Then you see YouTube advertisements. You can also run your YouTube ads using Google, and these YouTube ads are basically seen on the right hand side of YouTube. When you're watching a video, you see this on the bottom of the video, and then you have this skip feature where you can have your videos placed there. So you can have skip ads, based video ads, you can have images ad, and you can have advertisements inside the video and outside the video as well. The next comes Gmail ads. Now this is a new introduction by Google which was recently introduced. You can basically run Gmail ads so that when people are trying to search for when people are looking at the promotions feature, they're more likely to see your advertisements out there on the top. So you can introduce your ads to your defined audience, and then you can send an email to them on the same line. So this Gmail ad is becoming quite popular because the CTR, the click-through rates are pretty higher. When do we run search and display ads? Well, understand, when you're running your search ads, this is when your accuracy is very higher because you're trying to meet the demand. You have limited budgets, which means you can get quick leads. Retargeting combination works brilliantly here because somebody's searching, they see your text ads, they click on it, and then you start retargeting from a display's point of view. You use this when a direct ROI is required or specified. You run display advertisements where you want to generate demand. You require good budget for conversions to happen because you have to really create a lot of impressions for your advertisements, and it is great for creating awareness. So in a nutshell, this is just about your display and search. What is the usual advertisement structure? You create an Adwords account, so you just have to log into google.com/adwords. You pick up your keywords. Keywords is a very important part of your entire process, right from creating your advertisements account to creating campaign and moving on with the process. So you create an Adwords account, you create campaign, in that you create ad groups, and in that you create ad copy. So in a nutshell, this is a process for you to run a search advertisement, and now we will practically see how to get started with this process. To run Google Ads, you have to log on to google.com/adwords. So this is your Google advertisements dashboard, and now what we'll do is we'll create a campaign. So you click on this. You have various options: video ads on YouTube and across the web, shopping ads, which is e-commerce ads, display advertisements only, search network only. That means when people are trying to search, your ads are going to be shown. Search and display, which means you can run advertisements parallelly when people are trying to search. Also you can run the same advertisements on the display network. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to create a campaign for search network only. So I click on this. It's a new campaign that I'm building. So I picked up the campaign. I have to give my campaign a name. So I'm giving this as trial. So you have two types of advertisements here: standard and all features. Standard is simple text ads. All features is where you allow Google to use ad extensions and use other features of Google which exists. So you would want to go for all features instead of the standard feature. So you want to run advertisements on Google search network only, or you also want to include search partners. Now, what is search partner? It's basically a group of search related websites and apps, including Google Search, Google Play, and other Google sites like shopping and maps. It also includes hundreds of search sites that has partnered with Google to show your advertisements. So this matters because it helps you to reach more customers by showing your ads in the partner website. So it's your choice. You want to only run this Google search network or outside of Google search network on the partner sites. So you can put that from here. So you choose your campaign name, you pick up all features, and then you opt for this. You don't have an option to differentiate between desktop or mobile or iPad out there or tablets out there. For simple reason, earlier Google did that, but then it realized that the majority of traffic is coming from mobile phones. So now they've disabled this. So they want people to run advertisements on desktop and mobile at the same point of time. You can now pick location where you want to run this advertisements in specific. Let's say I want to run this advertisement in specific in Bhopal. You can pick up the language, and then you can define the bid strategy. At this point of time, you have various bidding strategies. So let's say you are picking up manual CPC here, and then you can give a default bid of you want to spend about 20 cents per click, let's assume so, on a budget of about $10 per day. So that's how you pick up your bidding. Now when do you pick these various bidding options out here? These are all automated bid strategies which defines the success parameter of your advertisements. This is manual. You can always, people usually pick between enhanced and manual. Enhanced is where AdWords automatically adjust your bids to maximize conversions. Whereas manual is where you have to go and play with those ads and keep changing the bidding in order to be on top and drive more traffic and increase conversions. So currently I'm picking up enhanced CPC. I'm giving it default. I can give a default bid of about $1 per click here and $10 as a spend. As you proceed, you have ad extensions. What is ad extension? So basically ad extension is nothing but when you're trying to search on Google. So when you search for digital marketing agency in Chennai, you are more likely to see these ads which appears here. And here's an example of an advertisement with ad extension. So all that you see here is an ad extension. All that you see here is an ad extension, because your advertisement is usually of the title, and then you have the URL, and then you have first few lines. All that you see as add-on and content is ad extension. Your quality score determines the ad extension. So you can have location as in your ad extension, site links, call button, app, reviews, callouts, and structured snippets. So structured snippets are, look at an example. You can say structured snippets are basically services, reputation management, traffic generation, SMM, creative. These are structured snippets. So this is basically your choice. You want to add extensions or you don't want to. This doesn't cost you anything extra, but it just gives you gives your user more to read on the text display out here. So you can pick up which ad extension you want. You can define your start and end date for your advertisement. You can define from what time to what time you want to show your ad when people are trying to search for it. And then you can start with your advertisements process. So I'm giving my ad group a name here, which is trial 1. So let's say I'm running an advertisement for a cow shelter or an animal shelter in Bhopal, and I have to pick up the link of the site, which is, let's say, dayodaya.net. It's one of the very popular cow shelters in Bhopal, which means it's a Gaushala. So I'm picking up this. Now, before I proceed to create an advertisement, I will want you to understand the value of creating keywords. Keywords play a very important role in Google advertisements. So I'm taking you to this process of keyword planner. So before you create your ad copy, first understand the value of keywords and what are those different match types of keywords. So for you to understand more about keywords, click on tools and then click on open this keyword planner in a new link tab. So let's say I am running an advertisement for Gaushala in India. So Google basically shows you on an average there are about 6,52,400 searches which took place in April 2017 for almost keywords related to Gaushala. So if you look at mobile trends here, it shows almost the same value proposition. If you break down this by location, so Bhopal, there is about 0.8% search behavior for this particular keyword and about 99.2% across the country. So if I now pick up keywords from here, from the list that Google throws open, so Gaushala is the word. So almost every month on an average 1,600 people search for it, and a suggested bid for the same is about 0.66 cents. This is on the basis of competition. This is on the basis of the past history for this keyword's performance. This is on the basis of how much you really have to spend in order to get traffic to your site. So Gaushala 1,600, cow shed 1,900, cow dung 6,600. So you really have to understand from these how can you pick the right keyword, let's say cow donation benefits, and then group them together and run advertisements for the same. So this will help you understand the search behavior and take a very important decision. For you to understand, this is a great way to do your market research, because sometimes you will know what is the need of the product, because these average monthly searches is the best example for you to redefine how you would want to run your advertisements, how you would want to reshape your business, because this is the best way for you to realize that there is a lot of people searching for a particular keyword or not many people searching for a particular keyword, so you can understand and predetermine the success of your Google advertisements. So let's assume I'm picking up important keywords from here. So I'm adding up here Goshala. So grouping them on the basis of something which is very common: cow shelter, Goshala, so I can't put satsang, I can't put gir cow farm, I can put Goshala cow shelter, cow shed, cattle farm, animal welfare, Bhopal, animal rights, Bhopal. So I'm picking up different keywords, but I have to only group keywords which is common. So I can't put these animal welfare, animal rights unless until I can't match this with my ad copy out there. So let's say I have picked up cow shed, cattle farm, Goshala, cow shelter, Goshala, cow shelter, and Goshala. So I'm going to now match up this with my advertisement copy. So I have to use headline 1, headline 2, and the path with the keywords and a description. So headline 1 is basically Dayodaya cow shelter. Now you can look at this particular ad copy. I've incorporated almost all the key keywords from here and I have added it here on the ad copy so that there is a high relevancy of the search keyword and the display ad, so that it increases the quality score of the advertisement. I have to also match up this keyword on the landing page, which is the website, so that the quality score is all perfect and the user is not left out with the thought that there's no relevancy with the advertisement. So this is just an example. I picked up the keywords and I'm matching the advertisement in Bhopal for $10 per day with a $1 per click as a spend capacity which I have picked up. I can also assume that since the cost per click is defined as 0.66 cents per click, so you can at least expect somewhere between 10 to 25 people for the budget that you have spending to visit your website. There are higher chances, if there's not much competition in Bhopal, you're going to get traffic to your site for even more lesser cost when people search for these keywords. Maximum cost per click, I want to not spend more than 30 is what I define, and then I will manually go check this later. So here's an example of Google ads that I am running. There is Goshala and cow shelter basis keyword ad which I am running from a keyword or search intent, and since the search volume is very low in Bhopal for this keyword, we have not seen much impressions and just 2 clicks in last 2 days. So I'm now trying to see to add more keyword in this journey. I'm also running display advertisements for the same, which has created about 50,332 impressions, about 1,705 click to the site. The CTR, the click-through rate, is 3.39%, which is decent, and about 0.02 cents per click for the display ad which I am running for a Goshala in Bhopal. So I took this Goshala project as an example to run for this video, and also to put social media for social purpose. So trying to see how I could help 1 or 2 NGO in this journey. I'm already working with few, so it's very exciting to see how things work out for them. So this is in nutshell about Google advertisements. If you want to learn about display advertisements, you also have to experience display planner on Google Ads. So now I have picked up this word Goshala here in the display planner. So it gives me the list of sites and shows me where and all I can run my advertisements. So they have given a list of sites which I can download, and then I can run advertisements across all of these because these are more likely to have the word Goshala associated, and I can run my advertisement exclusively for them using Google Advertisements dashboard. For you to run your Google advertisements from a display point of view, click on campaign, click on display select network, click on display network only. So I'm taking all these websites which we had listed, which we had seen. It also shows you what's their impressions, how many people visit their sites, so you get a fair understanding. On that basis you can decide which website you want to pick up. So that's about Google advertisements. What I'm not teaching you in today's session is about Google display ad. Probably I'll have another lesson for the same. So for you to experience Google display ad, you'll have to go on Google Adwords account and create on campaign and pick up display network only. So campaign, display network only, get your hands dirty on the same. So this lesson I'll ask you two questions which I want you to answer. Question number one, what is keyword match type, and what are different ways or what are different kinds of Google advertisements that you usually observe? The question number one is not answered in this session. The question number two is answered in this session. I would love to see you research on the question number one and answer in the comment section below of this video, or you can join my Facebook community called Digital Marketing Question and Answers. That's about it. May you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you so much, and thank you for patiently listening to me. Have a great day. Goodbye.